if it becomes a major, you don't have anyone that's won the career Grand Slam, so it ruins history. And who cares?
Yeah,
I don't think we need it.
I love where it is. It's on it is on an island on its own. It's not a regular event, and it's neither a major. It's the players. It's the Players Championship.
Is it a boosted event? Yeah.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
double boosted.
It truly is in a layer just below the majors and just and above every other PGA Tour.
Welcome back to the Golf Asylum Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5. Ian, how are you?
I've lost count.
Oh.
I'm well. Yeah, not everything is good in the world, Michael. All good in the hood. Post Super Bowl. Did you watch it? I never watched it.
Watched it, but it was boring.
It was one of those. I kind of kept an eye on it for the first quarter just to see if it was going to be a game, and it was a bit slow, so I thought, I'll leave it, see how the second is. Slow. Never turned on. But I heard the halftime show was...
Listen, I love a bit of...
controversial.
Bad Bunny, I thought it was great. Good on him. The music's great.
I'll tell you what, I mean, social media this morning was just all over it, weren't they?
The world's just a weird place. Like, honestly. You know what I mean? Like,
people get their knickers in a twist about the smallest things. Did you see Jake Paul came out last night and said, just not for it,
Of course.
Just a bad reflection on America and Americans and stuff like that. But he has a stable of sort of Latin American fighters.
Totally, of
so
course.
they've all came out going, they're obviously raging.
They're going to punch his face in.
Oh, they'll set about his broken jaw and re-break the other side. And he's came out this morning, don't know if you saw, retracted it all.
Oh, really?
He's changed, his Twitter, says his number one big Bad Bunny fan and
oh my
all that sort of stuff. So,
honestly,
the president got his opinion out on it last night. He was not a happy boy.
In sports, they got to get rid of politics. Yeah. Politics doesn't belong in sports. Do your politics somewhere else. I think it's a waste. Listen, Bad Bunny, I love the music. It's a laugh.
People love him.
I've been to Puerto Rico. Great time.
People absolutely love him. I mean, what's Cody like? He loves it. And has done for years. It's not
He's been a Bad Bunny fan forever.
Every time we go anywhere, he's got a playlist ready for us.
I think Cody might have got me onto Bad Bunny.
Or definitely got me. Well, I knew a few songs, but he was the one who kept talking about it. So
Cody loves the Latin music.
Oh, he loves it. So no, it was. Yeah, I think that kind of overshadowed the game almost. I've not heard much about the game today. I've just heard
just boring. I mean, it was
entertainment.
It was all field goals, for points for the longest time. It was just boring.
Fourth.
And again, I had no interest really in the game. We both picked the Patriots to win. I would have loved to seen the Patriots win. I really don't care. It even pains me to pick the Patriots. But it doesn't matter. It's over.
I know.
Couple good commercials, and that's it.
Would have been nice if it was the Bills. I would have loved to see the Bills in the Super Bowl.
The Giants.
The Bills. That would have been good. Busy week in the game of golf. We had, obviously, over in Qatar, as you folk like to say this side of the pond.
Is it Qatar or Qatar?
You guys say, what do you guys say?
Qatar.
Really? I think you guys say Qatar. The Qatar Masters, Patrick Reed, another win. What a month. Lost a playoff, and then another win.
Boys made some cash.
Yeah, made some decent coin. Probably not as much as he would have if he played on LIV. But I think the biggest thing for him is he probably feels like a competitive golfer again.
Yeah, I saw a social post of him doing some... We've always talked his short game's pretty good.
It's as good as there is. And,
he hits a lovely draws out of the bunker and stuff like that. And he was doing this short game challenge where it was every yard. Yep. You had to land it between the sticks or whatever. Yeah. And you're just watching his action, I'm like, boy, the guy's got an unbelievable short game.
It epitomizes the game of golf. You give with one hand, you take away with the other. His pitching action is why he's not a good driver of the golf ball.
Yeah.
So you very rarely will ever get both. I mean, Tiger was a brilliant driver of the golf ball, but rarely do you get both ends of the spectrum where you have that unbelievable short game. Probably Scott. He's kind of quirky with both, so his short game doesn't really look that good, but as we talked about in the podcast last week, it's scary, efficient, and effective. But it doesn't. Again, it's like a swing. It doesn't look like a great action.
Yeah. It's a weird action.
It is a weird action, but Patrick Reed's action is not a weird action.
No.
I mean,
I tell you, he rolls the rock lovely.
He rolls it really, really good. It's kind of like he has got so much loft to play with on his wedges. You know, he kind of really, like, he gets a lot of rotation, really folds the right elbow early, doesn't kind of get the right arm and top where he's losing loft. He looks like he's got so much time to deliver that club face. He really is unbelievable. Yeah,
I mean, a great month for him in the desert.
Yeah.
I think they go to Asia next now.
Are they?
I don't know if he's, I mean, you would think he wants to play every week at this point. He must be feeling good.
Yeah.
But yeah, heck of a win, heck of a month for him in the desert.
Yep, the lad, Scottish lad Callum Hill finished second. Good to see. He was in the playoff as well last week.
Nice to see some Scottish flags on the front page of the leaderboard. I mean, the last time you would see a name pre-Bob McIntyre was like a Mark Warren or it Jamie Donaldson?
He's Welsh.
Oh, is he?
Aye.
Oh.
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
I mean, it was honestly...
There was like two of them, Mark Warren and someone else, but they were like...
At that time, honestly,
nothing.
Stevie Gallagher was probably...
That's what I'm thinking of,
the
Stevie
other
Gallagher.
one. Stevie was obviously Ryder Cup 2014, was really good around that time, but I mean, that's a good 10 years ago. Yeah. You've kind of, in the time, you've had... Scott Jamieson's been a good player. Richie Ramsey's been a good player. Who else have we had? But no, I mean, nothing of the level of Bob.
Martin Laird,
but again, we've talked about this to death. You know, Martin Laird, Russell Knox.
Were they stacking tilt boys?
No. Well, no, they were not, because they were both products of the US college system.
Right.
More than they were of the Scottish Golf Union.
Yeah.
At the time, as you've heard me rant on about, there was Richie Ramsey was a product of the SGU. A few of my friends were in the Scotland team and then went through the what was it at the time, the Scottish Institute of Sport. Ruined them. Like, one of my really good friends growing up, he was belonged to the club I was an assistant pro, Scott Henry. I mean, for those of you who maybe you're that side of the pond in the UK, look up Scott Henry's amateur record. He was the most prolific amateur golfer since Colin Montgomery in Scotland. Jeez. He was Scott was unbelievable. Jeez. And he was like the best player by a million miles.
Did he play a Walker Cup?
He must have.
I mean, with that kind of record, you must have.
He must have played Walker Cup. But he was Scottish Boys champion back-to-back. Then his first year as an amateur won Scottish Am. Like, really, really good. Then he turned pro and they changed his golf swing. They ripped his golf swing apart, and he was very powerful. He hit it a long, long way, and then they just dismantled his golf swing. It's terrible. Crazy. But you're right, there have not been many Scottish flags. Grant Forrest was up there last week. Ewan Ferguson, good lads. They're actually really good lads, all those boys. I enjoy kind of keeping up with them. They're all good mates, and the good thing is they're all good mates with Bob McIntyre.
Right,
so
of course.
They see him doing what he's doing, and I think that kind of inspires them.
Bit of motivation for sure.
You know, to get over there. My boy Marco Penges had a rough start to his PGA Tour career.
Rough. Even he admitted on social media yesterday, rough start to the Waste Management, or rough start, but happy to be on tour kind of thing, or whatever. I don't know what the post actually said, but
I just don't.
Rough.
I don't know. Too many changes. Moving over to that side of the pond, you sign for PXG and you've got to change 14 clubs, or however. I don't know, maybe he's got some clubs still in his bag from what he had before, but it seemed like he's changed a lot.
Yeah, moved to Florida, like him and his wife and their kids are living in Florida. Like, that's a lot to do from...
all the clubs are turning him away. Do you see that?
Aye.
All the high-end private clubs.
That's trash.
What's that all about?
I'd love to know what courses he...
Basically second in the race to Dubai last year, or wherever he finished, but he was the second best player behind Rory. Really, he was the best player on the European Tour last year, because Rory was not plying his trade on the European Tour. But Marco Penge was clearly the number one player last year. I think he had 3 wins, or at least 2 or 3 wins. And he can't even get into a club in South Florida.
I think some of those clubs, if you're not a Scotty Scheffler, or if you're not
Ricky Fowler, Justin
Red,
Thomas.
White, and Blue, they don't care.
I'm red, white, and blue for the Rangers. Anyway.
Chris Gottup,
Waste Management. Yeah, he kind of backdoored it a little bit, didn't he? Great last round. It was Matsuyama's to lose, and he found a way to lose it.
I thought on Saturday night, Matsuyama and the other Japanese lad, Hayatsu. I'm not gonna. Well done. My last name's bad, but I'm not gonna butcher that. They were both up there, and I was like, oh, Matsuyama's gonna win. That was kind of my pick, and then turned it on when kind of the last, or to watch the playoff, and I was shocked that Gottup was there. 4 wins in, was that 3 years?
Well, he's won 3 in quick.
Yeah, quick. Yeah.
He's won the Scottish.
And the Sony.
And then he's the Sony now this. So he's won 3 in under, was it July? So he's won 3 in effectively like 9 months.
It's good. It's
8
impressive.
Months.
And it's funny, I didn't realize he used Bridgestone blades. Irons, he's got a mini driver, TaylorMade. He's kind of got a mixed bag. And then I was thinking this morning, I was like, Reed's a non-contracted player. Goddard's a non-contracted player. Rosie last week's a non-contracted player. A lot of the independents, a lot of brand agnostic folk are doing well, which is great to see.
Really is. He kind of bookended his tournament with 63, 71, 70, 64. Started hot and finished hot and was kind of okay in the middle. But the lad's playing some great golf. He's got a funky golf swing, but he knows where his golf ball's going, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm going to retract my comment from last week of saying, it'd just be nice to go just to say you've been to the Waste Management. See watching it this week?
I'm so glad you've pulled that back.
Yeah. It really bugged me all week. I felt bullied. But
you need to be put in your place when you say stupid things.
What a schmozzle of an event. I just have no interest. The folk walking about is not for me.
Did you see that YouTube Dafty?
I'm glad he's banned.
Honestly,
he's a little loser. That guy. I don't even know his name.
That is the pits of society. A little guy like that. That is the worst.
I mean, I don't even know if I could say this word, but the guy pissed himself at the golf course.
Who did?
Some lad sitting on the he's absolutely buckled. It's like 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and he's completely pissed himself, blacked out.
Gee.
I'm like, come on. Go to the pub.
I mean,
stay home.
It's a golf event.
I know.
It's not like, let's not turn it into something else. By all means, go and have a good time. It's
just funny. The reporters on TV, they're like, "Oh, this event keeps getting better and better every year," and then you look at some of the bums walking around and going, "This year, especially now, it wasn't a commentator that yelled in Hideki's backswing. It was apparently security guard dropped his chair at the top of Hideki's backswing on the playoff.
He was at the top of his backswing for 2.5 minutes.
I know, but it's one of those where I'm like, it just adds to it's like fuel to the fire of this is just a schmozzle.
No, it's not.
Not for me.
It's not my jam. I go back to what I said last week. It's not a great golf course. It gets a good field, but the whole hullabaloo around it, hullabaloo, the old nonsense that goes with it. Nah, not for me.
Yeah, not for me. I'm out.
Not for me. Riyadh, the opening event of LIV, Elvis Smiley winning in 24 under. I had watched a really, and anyone who hasn't, I'm sure anyone who kind of watches as broad as Rick Shields' content goes, anyone who watches ours will probably watch Rick's, but
watch ours first.
Please.
Like and subscribe.
Help us out. He played around with Cam, why is that blanking on me?
Cam Smith.
I was going to call him Cam Young.
I was going to call him Cam Davis.
That's what I was going to call him. Cam Smith. Tell you what, if there's a nicer guy in professional golf, I'm yet to see him.
You think?
The nicest guy.
He comes across as a little bit of a PR1CK.
Honestly, no. Honestly,
really?
Honestly, do yourself a favor. Go watch that. Do you know, there wouldn't be somebody you and I would play around with we'd have a better time with.
Really?
100%.
Does he want to play with us? Not really.
Do you know what he would? 100. Honestly, Mikey, watch it. Watch it and tell me if you feel
better than the buzzard.
Easy. He's so chilled. He was so into how Rick was playing. Rick was hitting it quite good. He was kind of driving it longer than.
I saw a couple of weeks ago he wasn't hitting it very good. He played with Peter Finch, and there was a couple almost breaking the clubs, and Peter Finch's face was just,
right,
it was so good. It was so funny.
He launched a 3-iron that was
like,
into the bushes.
This club's got one more chance and absolutely duffs it.
No, but I mean, Rick, absolute credit to him. He's been working like a Trojan on his game.
Yeah, that's good.
He's fit as a butcher's dog. He's been working on his speed, and he was giving Cam Smith a few yards.
Really?
Every hole.
Jeez,
The whole round.
What regime is he on?
He's on the
Nay booze.
drink less, swing fast regime.
I'm on the drink less, but still swinging slow.
So credit to him. But honestly, Cam Smith, what a legend.
Was that the what's in the bag, or did they do?
They done a what's in the bag, but they played a round at Cam's course in Jacksonville, and it was class.
What course in Jacksonville?
I didn't recognise it. There's apparently only 100 members. To be honest, the course didn't look amazing, but
what was the course we played? Pablo's Creek.
Pedro's Creek.
That's called
nice.
Pedro's Creek.
That's the number one course in Jacksonville.
What a golf course.
That was very nice. But so I really, really enjoyed that watching.
Cam Smith's a guy.
He's a boy. Honestly, genuinely,
because he comes across as not one of the boys.
Honestly, I don't think there's I genuinely think I don't think there's a PGA player I like more now.
Well, he's not PGA. He's LIV.
Very true. Professional golfer on any tour. That I would like more.
I mean, great swing.
For me, there's a void of that. That's not a huge statement in that. Oh, I used to love this guy so much, and he's
but you've never really liked someone on any tour.
I don't.
You liked Brooks.
No.
I mean, Rory, obviously, but Rory's one of the greatest.
I pulled for Rory to get his records. Rory's playing this week at AT&T.
I'll introduce you to a guy. His name's Scotty Scheffler. He's pretty good.
Nice guy. Nice
guy. I like Scotty.
The most, honestly, just the most dull individual.
That's my guy. He listens to this.
That's the thing. Like, and I know he's probably not dull at all. But to me, he's just in his own lane doing his own thing, and I credit to him for that, right? But I think in professional sports, the sizzle means something. You've got to kind of have a little bit of something about you. I don't think Scotty gives a monkeys about trying to put on any other than put on a show with his golf clubs. But I don't think there's any sizzle when it comes to him, and the way he does it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I tell you what, honestly, watch that round with Rick and Cam Smith. Impressive stuff. So Elvis Smiley, back to the point, he was saying Elvis Smiley is a hell of a player. So he's on his team.
Elvis.
Smiley Elvis. He is supposed to be a hell of a player. And at 24 under for the now 4 rounds, he's clearly
4 rounds, that's right.
But it finished
playing in the night's a crock. That's not for me either.
Another thing came out in that video. Cam Smith plays with obviously black golf clubs, right? He plays with black. Couldn't see last year, so he had for 1 week he had to use a whole different set so he could see his club heads. That's a nonsense.
To be fair, you're using black clubs. That's a problem.
Well, it shouldn't be, because golf's meant to be played during the day. What are they playing at night for? Because it's not like it's in the heat, the hot season over there.
But it's hot, isn't it? Hot all the time.
Nah, not really.
Saudi Arabia.
It's just normal. Like this time of year, like it's fine this time of year. It's not like
hotter than Gran Canaria.
Oh, anything's hotter. Toronto's hotter than Gran Canaria. Lizzie and John Boy have got the
got their hoodies on.
They were going to get the snorkels out.
Oh man!
But John Ram finished second, 23 under. He's a bridesmaid. I know he won obviously the season long, but he just always seems to finish second, does he not? Every week.
You see it about John Rahm, Waste Management. His team bought the advertising at Phoenix Airport at the carousels for your luggage. And it said home of John Rahm, Legion, whatever. I don't know how many he bought. I don't know if it's 1 or 10 or how. I mean, there's like 25 of them at Phoenix Airport. I don't know, but I was like, that's a bit weird.
What's that going to get you?
I know, just to be like, oh, I'm in Saudi and you're in the stadium.
That's not for me, that.
Bit weird.
Bit bizarre. So good on him. And then obviously his team and Cam Smith's team, I guess Cam's a captain, because he had just hosted his team at that course that they played at that week that he and Rick had filmed. and they were doing like a training camp.
Who's on his team? Like any other big names?
Mark Leishman.
Oh, okay.
Is on the team.
So the Aussies.
The Aussie boys, Lucas Herbert.
Aussie, or is he New Zealand?
No, he's an Aussie boy.
Aussie, okay.
It used to be, who did it used to be? They lost somebody on their team. So now it's obviously Elvis Smiley, Cam Smith, Lucas Herbert, Mark Leishman. So they've got a good team.
Is that your team you support?
Anything that involves Cam Smith, that I'm supporting.
I don't have a LIV team.
Top lad.
How did that young guy play, Lasasso? Any good?
Tell you who beat him?
Cam Smith.
Anthony Kim.
Really? Wow.
Anthony Kim, T22.
Good for him.
Amazing. Like, amazing.
What about that boy from Canada? Is he playing in that?
He would be. He would be.
He's just not on a team.
No, and so same thing with
Anthony Kim.
Anthony Kim. He's just as a.
How was
as
the
a
Korean
wild-
team not wanting to take Kim on? I guess he probably wants his own team.
I don't know. He maybe just, to be honest, right now he's just happy to do his own thing. But 13 under for the week, tied with Joaquin Niemanen.
Wow.
Niemann. Impressive, really impressive. 4 under, even 3 under, 6 under for AK. Playing some real good golf.
That's proper golf.
He's no longer and his comeback on LIV was in March 24. So he's a month shy of his debut on LIV, his comeback where he was shooting in the 80s. He's now shooting consistently in the 60s and finishing in the upper kind of third of LIV now.
That's
That
a
is
comeback.
amazing.
That is a comeback.
Honestly, I could not be happier for the guy, for his work ethic. He's doing amazing things. He's working with Chris Killen in Texas, who Tiger done a lot of work with, and his kind of comeback. He works with Justin Thomas.
Oh, I know that lad. Yeah.
He's top.
Good taste in
coach.
watches, that coach.
Everyone talks about his watches. I'm trying to think where the lad. What was his name? The Canadian boy who. So Lasasso was T41. So AK dusted him by 5.
Richard, is it Richard Kim? No.
It's Richard something, isn't it? It might be Richard. Well, just for a second on the AK, look at who he beat. Right, let's go. Let's find AK. So he's tied with Neiman. He has beat major winner Graham McDowell. He's beat Charles Schwartzel, Sergio, Louis Oosthuizen, Harold Varner III, Laurie Cantor, obviously a great player last few years in DP World. Charles Howell. He's beat Lasasso, Ian Poulter, Terrell Hatton, Bubba Watson, Sam Horsfield, Matthew Wolf, Keimer. Like, the amount of players.
Martin Keimer, there's a name I haven't heard in forever.
No wonder.
Should have been a Ryder Cup captain.
He's absolutely one of the worst performing players on LIV every single week now, it seems.
Jeez.
I know. Crazy. So, back to the point, kudos to Anthony Kim. How has he dug that out?
Practice.
Dedication, grind, 2 years, didn't give up. The guy works his socks off. Has a YouTube channel now. If you can, go subscribe to, I think it's The Real Anthony Kim is his YouTube channel, and you can sort of watch. He's starting to upload more about kind of his kind of journey.
Oh, really?
So it's good. It's good. Really, honestly, I'm really could not be more pleased. That for me is the story of LIV now. I just want to see how he does every week.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. Really cool.
Other news in sports, the Olympics, Winter Olympics.
We'll stick to golf for 1 second, because I hate the Winter Olympics. 1 second.
I love how much you hate
I
it.
hate the Winter Olympics. Jackson Coyven,
Who's that?
#1 amateur in the world.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Broke Tiger's 36-hole scoring record in the NCAA event. He played in, I think it was Hawaii. He shot 20 under for 2 rounds.
Jesus.
20 under for 2 rounds.
Then he'll sign with LIV.
He's unbelievable.
He's #1 PGA Tour U, so he'll graduate next year. And
yeah.
Full ride in the tour.
Seriously impressive stuff. I think he won the event. 54 holer, it wasn't 72. He was 25 under for the 3 rounds.
Did he win it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get.
Serious golf.
Actually, he did a video with Horvat, I think.
Did he?
I think. You know these guys, like Lasasso swing. See his swing. I don't think that's a swing that's going to last you 20 years. I think his back will explode.
Could do.
Looks rough.
Could do. It's certainly going to, at some point, you look at you certainly got a different build than, who am I thinking of? Lost the playoff for the PGA Championship to Justin Thomas, skinny guy. Looks like Alex Pan, I guess. Titles player. Blew his back out. Has done a couple of times.
Zalatoris?
Zalatoris. Do you know he looks like Alex?
Aye, maybe.
He does. Alex Pan, I guess. Zalatoris doesn't have the frame for the load that puts on your lower back, and when you get that much side bend, and
I was skinnier than 6 o'clock.
Aye. But Lasasso looks like he's got a little bit more
beef to him.
So who knows? But it's a quirky.
He's quirky. It looks painful.
At some point, something's got to give for that.
It's gonna explode.
Right ear to the ground.
Jeez, the only time my ear's to the ground is there's a pillow there.
So impressive stuff. Impressive. Okay, on the winter lunch.
No, but you hate it, so we'll move on. No, I'm just saying if
is it the curling?
I was asking if you were
downhill
watching it, and I found out you hate it.
I can't stand the Winter Olympics. I cannot. Do you know what? I can't stand anything related to winter, other than Christmas. Get me Christmas and do away with the rest.
I know. I hate the cold. The only thing I'll say is, I don't ski or snowboard. I see a wee après ski up in France. Bonjour. Keys the drinks.
Honestly, après ski.
I'm down for that.
You're a big dummy. All right. Should the Players' Championship be a major?
No.
Brando was on a rant this week.
My God, enough,
Should
folks.
it be a major?
Do you see the thing Phil Mickelson tweeted back at him?
I did. I love that.
So
I've won one, and I disagree.
Exactly. First of all, if it becomes a major, you don't have anyone that's won the career Grand Slam.
Mm-hmm.
So it ruins history. And who cares?
Yeah,
I don't think we need it.
I love where it is. It's on an island, quite all on its own.
Good one.
I like that. Nice wee segue. It's on it is on an island on its own. It's not a regular event, and it's neither a major. It's the Players. It's the Players' Championship.
Is it a boosted event? Yeah.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
double boost it.
It truly is. In a layer just below the majors and above every other PGA Tour. There's not another PGA Tour event. It doesn't matter if it's the Memorial or the Bay Hill or any PGA Tour event. None of them remotely come close to the Players because of the strength of the field. And it's obviously I know a lot of these courses are events are the same course, but the Players is the headquarters for PGA and all that sort of stuff. So it's great where it is. It really is. And
they don't need another major.
No, they don't. And if that became a major before the rest of the world got a major,
exactly.
An Aussie major or a winter major.
Correct.
Right?
I'd
be for that.
Traveling globe major where you can play it in Mexico, Canada.
I think that was stick.
I know. Are you going to watch the Traveling Globe? Oh, I love that one. You know what I mean? One that goes all over. Not in the U.S. again.
The golf doesn't need another U.S. major.
No.
And it already has a major that plays at the same course every year, and you're not sniffing the Masters.
Maybe another Open. I see Canadian Open becoming a thing.
Oh, that's big.
And the Traveling Globe. I like that.
Oh, jeez.
Trademark.
I can't see. I would love to see something in the back end of the year that was more important. This whole, we've talked about it, this whole 20 or third week and fourth week in July, and then you're not playing a major till April. That's no good. Nah. Tennis has a good mix. Obviously, it has the Aussie Open in January. I love that. Then it comes the French. Then you do Wimbledon, and then in September you do the US. Really nicely spread out. You get the seasonality of how players are playing. Yeah. Golf is so April, May, June, July. Well, what if you're in a hot streak during that and you scoop 2 or 3? Like when was the last time Xander was seen playing well? He obviously scooped 2 in 2020. Was it 4?
Yeah.
And he's
Done nothing.
He's been MIA ever since.
I know. Yeah. They need to put the Open back. Well, it is going back in August, isn't it?
I think for one of I can't remember which one.
Well, it needs to go back. Because then they'll be playing.
They moving the Open. The Open's the longest standing one.
I know, but it's crap in June or July.
I used to. I mean, I know this. We've talked this in the podcast. I preferred the PGA when it was the summer major.
Okay, that's what I mean. Whatever was played in August needs to go back to August.
That one.
And then the traveling.
That one was good. Have you November one?
Oh,
that'd
that's
be great.
good.
That
Yep.
or maybe November or January or something like that. But it's a big one, over in somewhere else in the world. Because then it can flip flop between Asia. It can go to Australia.
It can travel the globe.
You really nailed that. The traveling globe major.
Anyways, the players.
We don't agree.
No,
the players should not be a major.
No,
shouldn't be. Should it?
I'd like to play TPC Sawgrass.
I really would like to play it. I really
looks good.
I know. Tough.
You think you'd hit the green?
Aye. 17.
The thing is, if you played Sawgrass, you wouldn't play from the tips because it's 7 and change. But you think if you got to 17, you go, right, go back. I mean, it's only 130 yards.
I say it's not like it's hella long. We're in a speed journey anyway.
Oh, aye.
What was 7,500? I know. Honestly.
Speed journey, the slowest speed journey in North America.
Oh dear.
Anyways, don't copy me. If you haven't watched that YouTube video, folks.
Yeah, released today.
Oh,
speed journey. You see Michael going at warp speed.
Warm speed.
Lukewarm.
Unbelievable.
Okay, players trending up in the world of golf. Who in your mind is trending upwards in the world of golf? Obviously, Gottup is become a top 10 player in the world out of nowhere. Absolutely out of nowhere. But he's a top 10 player in the world now.
Jeez.
By how he I don't know what his official. I'll just tell you.
Get your wee website up.
That golf, that's a whole different world.
Rosie's in the top 10, right?
Rosie's now 3.
Why? See? Proper.
Rosie is the 3rd best player in the world. Chris Gottup is currently the 5th best player in the world.
Jesus.
That's unreal.
So Scotty, Rory, Rosie.
Scotty, Rory, Rosie, Tommy, Gottup, Henley.
Where's Tommy been?
He blew away. Those big trousers he was wearing, he caught in a gust of wind and he's still up there somewhere.
Jeez, oh.
Those are too big.
Too big.
Honestly. I don't like when players change stuff. Don't change your clubs. Don't change your clothes. Stick to what you're
In the last couple of weeks, we've seen a few folk wearing some big pants. It doesn't look good.
Who else was wearing?
Oh, I can't say the name.
Who?
Don't worry about it. Someone in golf. Enough with the big blowy trousers.
Who is that? You've done me there.
I'll tell you later.
Give me a clue. Give the audience a clue. Who are we talking about?
He's a Canadian. I sent it to the group chat.
A Canadian plays on PGA Tour?
No, he's not a PGA Tour. He's in the golf industry, though.
I don't know. What group chat? Oh, aye. Oh, that's shocking. That's shocking.
Anyways, his outfit's not good.
So that's where Tommy is. Bob Mack, 8. Ben Griffin, 9. Xander, MIA, Shoffley, 10.
Wow, he's still in the top 10.
Still hanging about. But yeah. So Gottup trending. Who else is trending? Obviously, you guys still say Scotty's trending. I mean, a bad first round.
Big deal. That's one thing I was going to ask you because I saw James, is it Ridyard?
Yep. And
Joe Mayo and a bunch of guys. They were all talking about the chipping. I mean, I've never seen on a PGA Tour event so many duffs. I mean, Hovland had a shot. It might have been 40, 30 yards over a bunker. He hits it. He lays the sod over it, and you can just see in his face, he's like, what have I just done? And then
Morikawa done one.
Morikawa did 2.
Did he?
Scotty had that pretty rough one. There was a bunch, and I was shocked how poor they were. And, everyone's talking about, he moved on it, this and that. But, I mean, regardless of the conditions, I've never seen anything like that.
But honestly, look at all those boys. They all have a very similar pitch in action. We talked earlier on about how Patrick Reed really sort of rotates the face, gets a lot of loft in the face. Patrick Reed could pitch off the worst lie on a course like that and never have an issue. Every one of those players has the right arm a wee bit on top, the loft a wee bit down, the leading edge a little bit kind of too much towards the strike, and they all struggle a little. That's the one thing with Scotty. Like he, as I said earlier, he has an awkward looking pitch in action.
Yeah.
He's very on top of it with his right arm. He kind of, just he plays lots of really nice shots, but he kind of doesn't look good doing it. So yeah, it'll separate you. Apparently it was like the overseed or something they had done recently, done a certain kind of overseed.
Club to the ball.
Listen, you laid the sod over a few in Florida, don't you be coming it.
I know, but I'm not a PGA Tour pro.
Honestly.
No excuses from those folks.
I thought you were going to leave. You came down with 4 wedges. I thought you were going to be left with none.
Well, I never had the coach couldn't have a lesson for 3 months.
Tell me about your lesson you got. You got a nice lesson at Bay Hill.
I know, but took
a lovely lesson.
3 months to get. You're harder to get a hold of than
Butch.
I.
Not Butchie.
You don't have a wonky eye.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
I've got a wonky eye. Left eye. It's getting worse.
What's up with your left eye?
I don't know, but prescription's changed. Weak.
You got new glasses?
New glasses.
Nice.
Thank you. Different. Still wear the other pair, but this one. Someone says it made me look smarter. They're a liar.
Get all the help you can get. Who else is? So we've got Scotty's in good shape.
I'd like to see Victor Hovland have a good year.
I know we're talking about players who are trending up.
I don't know. I don't really watch the golf.
Who's showing good form? Anyone trending down? I mean, obviously, the obvious ones, Patrick Reed, hugely trending up.
Oh, aye.
As we know. Gottup, great form. Rosie's great form. Scheffler's where
I think Rory's trending down.
I think Rory's struggling a wee bit to find his form. I really do.
And I think Bryson's trending down a little bit too.
Mm-hmm. Bryson is like that, though. I've said this forever, and anyone who's ever heard my take on Bryson, I've said he's a streaky player. He's not a world class player for 12 months of the year. He's very streaky, and when he shows up, for pockets, he can be the best player in the world.
I was watching the Alcaraz Bryson break 50. Is what I watch in the gym.
Was it good?
Because his chipping is not that great right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they drove the green on one for eagle.
He drove the green. Take it.
Aye. And like a 12-footer. They move on with birdie. They birdied the first 3 holes. They had eagle opportunities on all 3 holes. If you're not making eagles, I mean, Alcaraz wasn't the greatest. Let's be honest. He was fine. He hit a couple good shots, but he's no Steph Curry.
He's not a great golfer.
And he watches the channel a lot. Bryson's channel, not ours. Not the podcast, anyways.
You're lost.
I know.
You're lost.
But it was just boring. Even the same thing with that Miles Russell kid. It wasn't.
Did he have Miles Russell in the channel?
A couple of months ago, but it just wasn't like, sometimes, he, like you said, he can hit shots that are just next level.
But I also think that's the thing with like a TGL, like I was saying over the last couple of weeks. That's why I think the YouTube golfers or the creators, like I watched, there was the Bryan brothers were playing a match against Brad Dahlke and Sean Walsh. Those boys can carry a 2-hour video with the chat. I mean, the golf wasn't that good. I mean, Dahlke's golf was great, but the other boys were.
Sean Walsh, a good player.
Sean's a very good player, very very good player. But he's very unspectacular. He's very solid, like very straight. Hits decent iron shots. He's quite a nice putter. But he kind of puts a round together quietly, whereas Dahlke's 180 ball speed with his 3-wood. He's 187 with his driver. Like he's giving it the full treatment. But they carry a video for 2 hours by their entertainment. If you put Alcaraz or Miles Russell, like that's not their deal. So doesn't that
that's probably
thing
why
doesn't really work for them.
That's a lot though to ask.
That's a lot.
Play golf and have a be a bit of a Coco the Clown.
But it's why
that's their job.
Like Lee Trevino wasn't acting up the way that's who he was. You couldn't get Lee Trevino to shut up. Yeah, you just he was a walking talking machine.
You're a wee bit of Lee Trevino.
Not in the golf course.
I have 0% interest.
That never happened, by the way.
That's one thing I was going to say. When you were younger, you used to, if you were playing bad,
What are we talking about here?
Just like
when I was younger, did I what?
Would you lose your lose your temper and like throw a club or storm off?
No.
I would throw a club, and I would get really upset with myself, and then I think for sure I would ruin other people's like game because this kid's being a wee wiener.
I've seen you do that in our YouTube videos.
Nah.
Ask Cody and Casey. There was one time we were playing at the Four Seasons. It was hole 14, the one where that hurricane came in the other week. You duffed a chip on the side of the green.
Oh, aye.
And that was you. You were ended.
Yeah, it was not good.
You stopped talking to the camera.
That's the thing. That's
you
the thing.
folded.
That's the thing I do now. I just go silent.
You fold.
I don't say anything. You know, people could have a laugh. I'm like, yeah, funny. I'm not interested in anyone's jokes. I just go quiet.
Yeah. If it starts going against you.
I don't like it. I mean, nothing worse. You hit a bad shot. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm a happy guy. You're a liar.
You know what? But it's real though. The thing is, like, YouTube golf, the reason YouTube golf is what it is people can relate to some good shots, but they more relate to
for sure.
Shots.
Yeah, of course.
So I think that is part of it. Is on YouTube they like to see a little bit of the real stuff too. That's the important thing. It's not about, and to be honest, there's too much of this of people just manufacturing a round of golf that's made to look like you've not missed a shot.
Well, I mean, you can tell the ones when, you know, Creator Classic comes out.
Absolutely.
Which ones are manufactured and which ones are legit.
100%.
And nothing worse than, you know, take another shot or delete this or delete that. Eventually people are going to know you suck, so either suck or fake it.
And it's got to be real and you know, relatable, and that, like, if I'm doing a YouTube golf video and it's on course, it's not about how good my golf is. It's about, I'm going to try and teach you something about, we'll do like the Tiger 5, or today we're going to look at off the tee strategy, or we're going to look at hitting to the middle of the green on every hole and see where that leaves us from proximity. I'm not going to carry a video for 18 holes on how good I'm hitting it, because I'm not that good. So, you know, that's why the breaking par series was good last year, because the likelihood is from 5,000 yards, I'm going to break par. 55, probably. 6,000, maybe not. 6,500, good chance it won't be.
Yeah.
But over time, we did, and we got through to that. I think we broke par at the end of last year at 65 or something around TBC, and that's good stuff. But that's a journey.
Yeah,
that's a journey. Who else is training down? We said Rory,
Bryson.
Morikawa, where's he at? His game doesn't feel like it's good. I was going to say Schauffele as well, if it doesn't feel like his game is all that good.
Who's a player?
You're right, though. Tommy, you're right. Tommy is not kind of...
But he's just not played.
Is he not?
Not really. He's not played on the PGA Tour yet.
No.
I'd assume he'll play next week.
Obviously, I think Hideki, well, he wasn't hitting it very good, but his game was pretty good last week. That was a crazy tee shot, that on 18. Why did he try and hit that so hard? I know, because he wanted to try and cover the water on the left side.
The thing is, he hit it on the bunker during the round.
It's a hard tee shot, that one on 18.
I don't even remember those church pew bunkers there.
You were saying that, I know.
They were added in 2014.
Yeah.
Weird place for church pews. But anyways, he hit his shot on the last hole there, and then during the playoff, he basically pull hooks it.
Yeah.
Bounces off the bank.
Quick side note, Patrick Reed's up to 17 in the world. He ended the year at 42 and he's at 17. He's ahead of Keegan Bradley, Morikawa, Ober, Cam Young. He's ahead of some proper players.
That's someone that needs to smarten up a wee bit.
Who? Ludwig.
Aye.
Yeah. There's a lot, and that's who I'm looking at. I'm looking at like the 11 to 30.
Cam Young, good player.
Who else? Yeah, but good player in the Ryder Cup. Where's that golf week to week?
I know.
Where is that golf week to week?
I'm a fan of Cam Young.
He was unbelievable. Why is he not playing better?
Call him.
Call him out. When's Justin Thomas coming back? He's hitting balls again, which is good. So he must be getting fairly close.
I doubt he'll play Augusta.
I think he'll definitely play Augusta.
Oh, really? You think?
Yeah.
It couldn't have been that big of a back surgery.
Well, he's hitting full swing.
Oh,
he's
is
making
he?
full
Oh,
swings
I've not
again.
seen any video of him.
Yeah, no, he was posting videos of him hitting full shots. So he'll be back for Augusta. He's still got 2 months.
Can't wait.
Still got 2 months. All right. Do you have any what's in the bag updates?
What's in the bag updates?
What is in your bag?
I mean, I've left the
Anything-
QI4D in the bag since we played down at the show.
Anything caught your eye? You get new wedges coming? Some new
Vokies.
Voikies? Remember that Voikie? Lord, there's some new Voikies.
Yeah, some new Vokies, which will be fun. I need new wedges anyways. And then, you know, it's funny. I wanted to reshaft my irons, and then I was kind of thinking, I'd like a new set of irons. I had my eye on a couple sets. And then I had a lesson, and the irons feel quite nice. And I just don't understand why we don't have a lesson every 2 weeks.
Nothing but disrespect.
No, we just need a lesson every 2 weeks, so we check up.
You don't play any golf in between. So what do you need a lesson for?
I know, but I hit
Go
balls.
practice and work on the stuff you get taught last
I know, but it goes away after we've hit.
It does. Did you do the chat GPT caricature thing?
Aye, but
Did you? Show it.
No.
Show me.
No.
Do you want to see mine?
Aye. But it's
We'll post these.
It's definitely fake.
Mine's amazing.
Mine's fake.
Look at this.
There's no way it knows. I'll just show you. I don't care.
It's class.
There's-
And we'll post this for.
There's no way.
For those who will post it.
First of all,
B-roll of the.
I'd love to be in the shape of this guy.
Oh, I tell
I'm
you
not
what.
asked at a single thing.
What have you been saying to that? Ball speed 175.9. How'd I get to 180 ball speed?
Look at the ball.
Look at the ball. Look at the height of mine.
That's you're a wee guy.
Oh my god.
That's crazy because I'm not
Devastating.
asked it. The only thing, I mean, we'll post it. The wine thing
We'll post it.
is I was doing stuff with wine recently.
Yeah.
And then obviously with some other stuff working on golf stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's pretty impressive.
So I'll ask it from time to time, or especially Rangers have been a great run recently. So I'll be like, how many points has Danny Rowe won since he took over Rangers manager? How many points did he have? So I'll ask it.
Yours done you with the height though.
Absolutely done me. And I'm like, maybe they do that for everyone. So I was looking through it. Nobody.
I'm 6'6" in that.
What have you been saying to it?
Oh, aye.
Jesus. That's hilarious. Anyway, we'll post those side by side.
That's so funny.
That's so upsetting. I like mine other than that.
Have you done it? I have done it. Let me see it. No. You want to see mine? Aye.
Oh, dear. Class. All right, what's in the bag? I got some new irons through the door. I've got a boat. Get some new irons. 2 new sets of irons, actually. And a set on the way.
That's
I
ridiculous.
felt like the irons I had, well, you played me in Florida. I would hit some shots, I go, that was pretty good. But, okay, I never quite flushed it 20 yards short. That's not good.
No.
Can't you have that?
No, it's weird. Comes out dead.
Dead as a dodo. So something had to change, so it did.
I'll tell you, you know what iron I like the look of?
What?
I like the look of those X-Forged.
Oh, I guess it. Go for it.
I might.
They would last 5 minutes.
I don't think so.
In your
I don't
bag.
think so.
Listen,
I think I could play half the season.
you and I know the deal. Mura 501s.
Oh, I don't have them. I do, but they're old.
Mura 501s. You've never hit an iron as good as that in your life. Actually, do you know what? I tell a lie. You were striping it in that last round we played in Bay Hill.
I did hit quite nice.
You've never hit your
Bay
irons
Hill,
better.
Lake Nona.
Sorry, Lake Nona.
Correct yourself.
We were staying at Bay Hill. But at Lake Nona, that was the best flight you've had off your irons, I think, ever. There was a shot, I can still picture it. 1 second at 11.
You've jumped from 2 to 11.
No, I'm going 1, 2. I'm counting my way around. 11th hole, you hit a nice iron that kind of flew through a perfect window. We fade. Lovely strike. Lovely. And I'm like, oh, that's different.
Oh, I tell you, it felt good.
You finally were hitting the big ball before
Even,
the wee ball before the big ball.
The fourth, the par 3. Lovely
Nice.
flight.
Nice.
Lovely. I thought I was going in.
That was nice.
Ooh, over Lindy. Well, meet Mindy.
How are you, Mike and Lindy? The combo.
Oh my. Yeah, it was quite nice. And then I was hitting balls the other day, and I was like, this feels quite good. I hit balls sometime last week, Friday. I was like, feels quite good.
Happy.
But, I mean, at least at X-Forged. I don't know why. I love the look of them.
I don't know why either.
I said I would love a rosy combo. 202s and 502s.
I could see you doing that.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. No, definitely.
You know what I need new this year? I need some new golf shoes.
A new brand or?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Because my G4s, what they have out right now is boring.
Is it?
And the FootJoy stuff, I'm not a Premier guy. They hurt.
I like Premiers.
They give you blisters.
I just like FootJoy shoes.
I know. I like the FootJoy shoes.
They're good. Painter?
Nah.
You're not a painter guy, are you?
No. That's for Yeaman.
Is Yeaman's a painter? Painter?
I Benjamin Moore. I don't know.
All right. So new irons for myself. Still been enjoying that TaylorMade driver. Really good. Big eye draws in the bay. So bizarre that, is it not?
Ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. I'll tell you what's nice, that LS driver, though.
What one?
You let me borrow your LS driver. I mean, I switched it back.
Oh, I had QI14.
I hit it quite
nice.
okay.
Aye. I told you.
I always do that. I'll get fit to the cord. Oh, I end up in LS.
I know. You need something that just tumbles it a bit more. The minute you start hitting that little spinny soft one.
Poor guy at Taylor. He's not going to answer his phone.
So yeah, some changes afoot. Right, community questions. What's going on?
I wrote them
in the
down. Community questions. We were asked, a gentleman's on the stack journey, 5 sessions, up 4 miles an hour. Pretty good.
That's good.
I've done knee sessions at up 2 miles an hour.
You've done a couple of sessions.
I did a
You've
couple of
taken it to
sessions.
the gym.
I've taken it to the gym. I didn't realize you could use it on a quad max.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I learned that on Friday. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I like the stack, but you were talking about, like, oh, it's too stiff, it's too short. You're talking all the negative things, and that gets in my head.
No, I didn't say that it's. I just said I like the ripstick because at the shaft you feel load.
You do feel
and
100%.
It just, to me, is the most balanced. I think the shaft weight of the stack versus the amount of weight when you really load it up, it feels really, really.
It's too
like bottom heavy.
Oof.
So
when you have it at the full weights, like, it's impossible.
The ripstick to me feels the best to swing.
But yeah, anyways, I like the stack. Need to do more of it. Let's be honest. Need to do lots more of it.
Yeah.
Do one before I leave, and then I'll come back and do a bunch.
March. Then the next update, we need to all up our game. I was disappointed in us.
You could see it in your face.
I was.
You weren't you that day.
No, it's not because I knew nobody had put an effort. And I hate
that's
that.
True.
And I'd warned all of you before we even started this thing, didn't I?
Yeah, totally.
I said, I don't want to start this journey with all of you if none of you are going to practice. And then
that first day, we were all gung-ho.
It's always the same.
And then
when everybody's, I want in the speed journey. And I said to all of you, I said, the only way you get in this thing is if you actually try. And what did everybody do? Nothing. Cody.
Well, apparently Cody's been doing it.
Aye, very good.
5 days a week.
Aye. And he was the one who lost the most speed.
I know. Get it up, yeah.
But it just goes to show, because like he'd practiced the day before and he said his speed was like 125, 126.
Come on.
I mean, that's a dodgy
that
speed. That
leads us into our next question from the same guy. If he's gone from 102 to 110...
yeah, and he's fit for the clubs.
Stiff to extra stiff is a must.
Definitely. As long as you're on course 110.
Correct. That's what I was going to say.
That's the big thing.
If you're speed training, it says you're 110. You're not really 110.
One thing I saw from the Brian bros, I mean, those boys were having, we talked about it like they were having like a speed war.
Yeah.
And Wesley was like 184 ball speed. He's back to 168 to 170 on the course.
His on course can't be 180. I mean,
they hit every drive on quad when they're
right.
out there. His on course speed is like 168 to 172. And he's just, I don't know where that 180 stuff came from for him.
I mean, you can do it if you're swinging out of your shoes in the bay because you're not going to lose a ball. You're just training. But you're never going to swing like that on the golf course.
I think a quality player like that, though, I don't think the dispersion gets that bad.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a bit odd. So yeah, to that point of be sure that you've made the jump, over into X-Flex. I kind of felt like, I was swinging. Like if I go to the golf course to play today, probably 106. In the bay yesterday, 110, 111. Like, I can be, but I'm not living there.
Yeah.
Until you're living there, you need to...
until you feel comfortable where you can feel like you're swinging that fast. Because that's the one thing. When you try to swing faster, to me, it doesn't feel comfortable at all. It just feels awkward.
Yeah. Agreed.
But the ball sometimes still goes straight. Question, what era of golf club tech changed the game the most?
Pro V1. As soon as the Pro V1... I think the Pro V1 changed everything about club design. I think TrackMan changed, and it was very much within like a 5-year period. I think 2000 the first Pro V came out, and 2006 TrackMan came out. So like in that window of like 5-6 years, the world of golf changed forever so much. So I'd say early 2000s, things really changed that shaped the next few decades.
What was the launch monitor pre-TrackMan?
I mean, there was some camera-based ones. There was one called the Vector. Like the Titleist had their own in-house one. At TaylorMade, we had one called the Matt Eye system. So they were kind of like an equivalent of like a GC2.
Right. Okay.
So it was like a tilted to camera-based system that showed sort of impact, separation, and launch, so it could calculate spin, launch, and speed. And those were great, but when you started to put the golf swing in 3 dimensions, as TrackMan did, that changed the game.
Yeah.
Instruction changed, club fitting changed.
So you think the golf ball changed, which led to like titanium era and stuff like that?
It changed the need for the way club head design, completely changed. So the ball launched with less spin. So center of gravity had to change. Obviously, they started challenging the MOI at that point because drivers were getting faster, so they had to become more forgiving to manage the speed. The golf ball was becoming a little bit more volatile in its performance, so it kind of really sped up the evolution of design.
Interesting. Question, gentleman plays 6 to pitching wedge, then a 5 hybrid for approach, and 4 utility for...
A 5 hybrid for an approach?
I don't know. That's what the boy wrote. And 4 utility for chasing it. Do you hate that combo?
So he's got 4 utility, a 5
hybrid, and then 6 to pitching wedge irons.
I don't hate that at all.
Oh. I know a lot of people that have played that combo.
You were ready to ditch your 5 iron another week for my V5 hybrid.
I know. Then I got a new swing.
You're welcome. Again. One way or another, I was helping you with the 5 hybrid or the swing.
To be fair, that 5 hybrid is quite nice.
I thought you were going to say, to be fair, you're a good pal.
That hybrid's quite nice.
Daggers.
What? Jeez. Looks like Lampkin Sonar got discontinued in the merger. Similar grip recommendation.
What is with that Genesis material? What is this? Did Superstroke do away with that?
Aye. The Superstroke grips don't look great.
Don't tell Jake. He'll be devastated to hear you saying that.
I don't care. Oh no, his opinion.
I really like the True Temper Icon. I really like that grip. I think it feels great. I think it's really, really nice feeling grip. Obviously, I've been using that. The Golf Pride, the Align, the MCC Max Align. I've been using that one. Feels pretty good. But I'm going to go away from the Align. I can't do it. Do you know, because I swing that TaylorMade driver, it's just got a normal multi-comp, and it feels unbelievable.
You can't have a rib. The amount of settings you change. Come on.
I didn't realise, okay? I didn't think.
The worst.
I underestimated myself how often I change.
Oh my God. So bad.
It's supposed to be ribbed for your pleasure. That's what it says in the box.
Apparently. Anyways, Growler Mayo asks, nutrition help, 36-hole event, but on a calorie deficit diet.
Start again. I didn't realize we were going in
a different direction.
Okay, I like it.
This lad's asking for nutrition help.
By the way, I would rather the questions on the Q&A, and whether it's my own personal one or this one, are a bit more like this. Go off on a tangent. What shaft do I need if I hit it?
Should I play the DI? Shut up.
What shaft compares to
We know more than just a golf shaft, folks.
No, I just think it's just be nice to be on
change it up.
Your toes about something else.
Well, this will get you on your toes.
All right,
Your
go for it.
tootsies. Growler_Mayo
Great handle.
asks,
You like a growler, don't you?
nutrition help, 36-hole event, but on a calorie deficit diet. What snacks to eat to help with energy? Well, if Ian plays an event and you're caddying for him, he eats nothing and he gets a raging headache on the 9th hole and tells you, I'm no interested, and almost wants to quit. And that's
not
true, folks.
When was that?
Toronto Golf Club, May of something. I don't know, but
That was nothing to do with the diet. I was playing like
yeah, but you didn't eat
terrible
anything.
that day. I think you got to eat sort of slow release foods. I think anything that has some kind of higher fats in it, just to slow the kind of like the hunger, sort of, you know, the kind of need to eat something. Try and dodge sugar like the plague. The more you eat sugar, the more you crave sugar. Try not to eat some kind of like high sugar bar or a high sugar drink like a Red Bull. Dodge those like the plague. Obviously things like the easy low hanging fruit is things
Banana,
like mixed nuts, like dried apricot, like those types of things. What do you have?
dried apricot.
See your pronunciation.
Ooh, apricot.
What's that? Apricot.
Apricot. I don't know.
Oh my god. No, I think like nuts. I don't mind a wee sambo in the bag, a wee sandwich. Try and kind of stick to the
Peanut butter.
yeah, peanut butter jelly, something like that. You know, try and stick it. If you're playing a 36-holer, you need more than just snacks. You actually need to eat a proper, like, no one call it a meal, but like something of that nature. You need a sandwich of some kind to kind of keep you going. You know, we went to the supermarket when we were in Florida. We bought a bunch of jerky. We bought some
jerky's great.
Clean bars.
Tons of protein.
Yeah. You've just got to stop the body craving, more snacks and being up and down with where you're kind of like 1 minute your energy's great and then the next it just plummets. You've got to avoid that little plague. Those insulin spikes, you've really got to manage your insulin levels so that you're not kind of in the need of something. And it affects how you think and it affects how you play.
You should be a doctor. That's the community questions for episode 5, folks.
One I got before we was about, have we tried or have we any interest in trying the new UST Link shafts? I got that one just before we started.
Never tried it. Never hit a UST product in my life.
Was it not you and I that done testing on the UST Link shafts? We tested the current one's the white, but it was the black, the blue and red before.
Good product.
Very good. Very
well,
underrated.
did they listen to the podcast?
Well, I've got some coming.
Oh, one for me too.
Sure.
No, probably
you
not.
Test.
Probably not. You didn't think.
Order some red, some blue, and some white.
i60X.
You're on the speed journey.
Nah, if I'm in a 60X, we're going to Vegas.
You could be in a 60X this year.
No chance. I don't want to be in a 60X.
Why?
That's all.
It means you've earned it.
That's all in the ego.
So you
Easily
are
M4.
You're downplaying. You don't feel you're worthy of a 60X. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yep.
That's why you're playing a 50 M3.
Aye, play it cool.
Play it cool. All right, guys, that's enough nonsense from the pod. How we've squeezed that out of what happened. Not a lot happened in the world of golf this week.
That's pretty good.
You're good at talking some nonsense.
You're a bit leech of,
Don't stop talking. Oh, guys, hope you enjoyed it this week. We always do. It's good fun. You're away next week.
I think you should have a wee guest.
I'm going to have a guest.
Nice. Who you going to have?
A guest.
Aye, nice.
I'll
be in Mexico.
Surprise guest.
I'll call in from the beach.
I enjoy it.
Hola.
No, you'll be with your pals. You can't.
2 rounds of golf next week.
Yep. You'll have a good time.
That's it.
Don't call me if you're bored. You can phone us in. All right, guys. Hope you have a great week. We will be back hopefully next week, but if not, we'll be back the following week with the Golf Asylum podcast. See you soon.